ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ अस्माकं अद्यतनविषयो अस्ति अभ्यास 59 59 अभ्यासः और नवपञ्चाशत् अपि कथ्यते। नवपञ्चाशत् अथवा 59। आभाजी कृपया पठतु शब्दकोशः। हरिः ओम्।
नहीं रहा है।
हाँ जी।
ओके। वासरः means dinner, day, days of the week basically. रविवारः Sunday, सोमवारः Monday, मंगलवारः Tuesday, बुधवारः बुधवार Wednesday, बृहस्पतिवारः Thursday, शुक्रवारः Friday, शनिवारः वासः
एकनिमिषः
यानी कि month।
एकनिमिषः
नहीं, I'll pause।
वासरः अथवा वारः अपि दिन, सो रविवारः अथवा रविवासर। In this Shraddha ritual and all, sometimes they say Harivasar, Ravivasara Yuktayam, Harivasara Yuktayam, different ways. Vasara effectively is Vara. Agre Masaha.
Okay. Masaha Mahina, यानी कि month. Then the names of the 12 months in Sanskritam are do we want to map them to English names?
नहीं,
like is Chaitra April?
नहीं, चैत्रः ही है। सो इट विल बी फ्रॉम इंग्लिश कैलेंडर। अगर करना है तो बीच में से लेगा हम, लाइक April 15 से May 15
होगा ना चैत्र।
April 15 से May 15 because New Year effectively comes on April 14, 15 वैसे ना। So it will come from the middle. We don't need to do that. We just go Chaitra.
Yeah. Gudi Padwa is the start of the year?
हाँ. Of course, different names are there. हाँ.
Chaitraha, Ugadi and like that.
Yes.
Yeah. Chaitraha, Chaitra, Vaishakha, Vaishakh, Jyeshtha, Jyeshtha, Ashadha, Ashadh, Shravanaha, Shravan, Bhadrapadaha, Bhadrapad, Ashwinaha, Ashwinaha is Ashwin, Kartikaha, Kartik, Margashirshaha, Margashirsha, Paushaha, Posha, Maghaha, Magh, Phalgunaha, Phalgun.
Ekanimisha.
These are the names of the months.
Hanji. So here, each is based on a nakshatra. Chaitra based on Chitra nakshatra. Vaishakha, Vishakha. Jyeshtha, Ashada, Shravana. Everything is based on a nakshatra. So the nakshatra where the Purnima falls, effectively the name comes. That Purnima, बीच में जो पूर्णिमा है, वो पूर्णिमा का नक्षत्र will define the masa. This is how we do the name of the masas, months. अस्तु अग्रे घ किम हाँ जी।
To ask Akarji, यहाँ पर is the concept like how we say apatya, because this month is starting from there, so does it have that sort of a thing?
Yes,
especially where I read
yes
Ashwinaha जो पढ़ा ना, that is where I had that idea.
Exactly. Good अबाजी सत्यम। चित्रा से चैत्र वही है ना, गुण हो जाता है वह गुण I mean, where necessary.
Coming
Apatyam.
from that, तो उससे उसका जनन हो रहा है, तो अपत्य जैसा कॉन्सेप्ट.
सत्यम. जैसे हम अण प्रत्यय में अंजना, अंजनेय and all those things we saw.
अच्छा.
भाड़ः. हाँ, अग्रे.
आकर जी,
हाँ
there
जी.
is a fair lag.
Lag.
There's a fair amount of lag. Do you want to change it?
हाँ.
Because I think for the listeners, it's going to feel like
Okay.
we are talking together.
Okay, 1 second. I'll change and check the other one. The other one effectively is what our Swamiji also does, just hotspot. Maybe it will be better. Okay, is it better now? I think so. Let's see.
Let's see.
हाँ जी. Okay. हाँ, अग्रे.
Okay. So I'm reading gha now. Gha. Badhah. अच्छा. Yuvan यानी छोटा. Uruhu means बड़ा. Uruhu is also used for jangha, right?
हाँ हाँ.
Thighs.
हाँ हाँ. Uru.
Okay. It is uru. There is no visarga there.
नहीं, विसर्ग ठीक है. ऊरू लाइक इन इसमें क्या पुरुष सूक्तम. पुरुष सूक्तम में आता है ना. ब्राह्मणो ओस्य मुखमासीत बाहुरा जन्यकृतः ऊरू ऊरू जनस ऊकार यार ऊरू. हाँ हाँ जी. हाँ अग्रे.
स्थूलः मोटा.
मोटा. So बाढ़ः बाढ़म.
So we have that we deduce that he is eating at the night because he is स्थूलः.
करेक्ट. सो वही. हाँ, वहाँ पे अर्थापत्ति में देवदत्तस्य रात्रि भोजनम, that one, that is the अर्थापत्ति there for motapa. And then here बाढ़म, many times in भाष्य बाढ़म, right, when Siddhanti agrees with Purvapakshi and says हाँ correct. So good, correct, you can say बाढ़म. Astu.
Badham is also used to say yes, I will do it. है ना?
It is used in the context of approval or correct वैसे बोलने का. It's like for example, in Bhashya many times Purvapakshi will bring something. In all the Bhashya that we have, that person will say something. And then Siddhanti would say, Bhadam, Satyam, I agree. But, or I agree and, like that. So Bhadam is used in the context of assent or, affirmation, or also Acha, good, yes, good, in that.
Okay.
This I can read. Vyakarana, Tadhita, ES and Ishtan. So these two are called, for example, ES versus Tarap and Ishtan versus nahi, ES Tamap, Satyam. So ES and Tarap and Ishtan and Tamap. So Tarap and Tamap are called one thing and ES and Ishtan are called one thing. Do you remember what?
Yeah, we did that.
Starting letter. Prathama Akshara. Tarap, Tamapcha, Hal Adi. They start with Hal consonant. ES, Ishtancha, Ach Adi. Ajadi. Swarasena. That is why the first sutra here in Niyama Ekashatam Dvinavatihi 192 में आजादी गुणवचनाद एव. गुणवचन शब्द में ES और इष्ट, so that is what they have said here, ईएस और इष्ट के विषय में दो बात स्मरण रखें. सो दे आर गिविंग टू सूत्रास. प्रथम सूत्र अजादि गुणवचनाद एव एंड द्वितीय सूत्र टेः. प्रथम सूत्र ईएस और इष्ट गुणवाचक शब्दों के ही साथ लगते हैं, सब प्रकार के शब्दों के साथ नहीं. तम सब स्थानों में पर लगते हैं. सो इन ऑल शब्दस तरप तमप yes, yesun, ishtan, all will come. Sorry, what am I saying? In tarap and tamap will come in all shabdas. In gunavachak shabdas, all four will come. Tarap, tamap, yesun, ishtan. गुणवाचक शब्दों के साथ. सब प्रकार के शब्दों के साथ नहीं. जो गुणवाचक शब्द नहीं है वहां पे आजादी येसुन इष्टन नहीं होगा. ये अर्थ है. This sutra number is 5358. 5358. Apologies for the horrible thing because with the mouse it's very hard to write. आजादी. हाँ जी, we lost you. अच्छा. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the solution is, because the Wi-Fi has been this way for a while. It is really bad. It will be this way only.
If we ask you to repeat when we can't hear, is that okay?
Yes, of course.
We missed everything after Hal and Aj.
Okay, sure. Yes. If you can't hear, please say repeat and lost you or something. I'll repeat. So, Ajadi Gunavachanadeva. So, Tarap and Tamap are Hal Adi. And Ishtan and Yesun, they start with Swara, which is also called Ach. So they are Aj Adi Pratyaya, Ajadi Pratyaya. So that is why they are giving two Pratyaya Nama, two sutras here. Prathama Sutra, Ajadi Gunavachanad Eva. And Dvitiya Sutra, Tehe. First Sutra. So this much is okay, right?
Yeah, this is okay. We could hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
सो ईएस और इष्ट के लिए ईएस और इष्ट के विषय में दो बातें स्मरण रखें. क्या बात है? प्रथम आजादी गुणवचनाद एव. सो दिस सूत्र नंबर इज 5358. 5.3.58. ईएस और इष्ट गुणवाचक शब्दों के ही साथ लगते हैं, सब प्रकारों के शब्द के साथ नहीं. तारतमप सब स्थानों पर लगते हैं. सो दोस फोर प्रत्ययस इफ वी टेक तरप तमप येसुन इष्टन, गुणवाचक शब्दों में हाउ मेनी कम? अमंग द फोर इन गुणवाचक शब्दस लाइक स्थूल एंड ऑल, like all the ones they saw last one. So how many would come in? All
four will come, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
गुणवाचक शब्दों में all four. जो गुणवाचक नहीं है वहां पे तरप और तमप. Tarap and tamap will come everywhere. Es or ishtan only in gunavachak. So this is what that sutra says, 5358. Ajadi gunavachanat eva. Ajadi gunavachanat eva. Dvitiya. So there is, if you search for Tehe, right, on ashtadhyayi.com, we'll search. See, if you search for Tehe, there are two, 64143 and 64155. But only 64155 refers to Ishtanimani and Iyasun. That is Ajadi Pratyaya. What Tehe is saying, I'll see this again. Dvitiya, Niyama Ekashatam, द्विनवतिः 192 में द्वितीय ईयस और इष्ट लगाने पर शब्दों के अंतिम स्वर का लोप हो जाएगा. यदि अंत में व्यंजन हो तो उस व्यंजन और उसे पहले के स्वर दोनों का लोप. Don't see the example. Before we see the example, just get this. First, यदि स्वर है, स्वर का लोप, स्वरस्य लोपः. यदि व्यंजन अस्ति, अपि च स्वर अस्ति, व्यंजन स्वर उभयोः लोपः. So let's take an example of a very famous mantra in Kathopanishad and Shvetashvatara Upanishad. There is a Anoraniyan Mahato Mahiyan. है ना? Anoraniyan Mahato Mahiyan Atmasya Jantor whatever. Nihito Guhayam. Anoho Aniyan. Aniyan में कस्मिन् प्रत्यय अस्ति? Aniyan इत्यत्र. Can you hear me?
Yes, Akash, we just did it recently and
yes.
forgot.
No worries.
So, we remembered that shlok also that day.
हाँ जी. So Aniyan or Mahiyan in both.
Mahiyan, Aniyan, yeah, all that comes under Tarap.
तरप और तरप के भाई. तरप.
Iyasur.
हाँ, ईयसुर. तरप ईयसुन प्रत्यय के. हाँ. अणोहो अनियान. See, अनीय is coming ना. ईय तो ईयसुन में होगा ना.
Yeah.
अनीय महीय ऐसे. So see, in अणु शब्द में अंतिम क्या है? हाँ, वो स्वर है या व्यंजन? स्वर. सत्यम. हाँ, सत्यम. स्वर ऊ है. इण ऊ अणु. एंड महत में हाँ इत. हाँ इत. इत इज व्यंजन, राइट? व्यंजन. सो यहाँ पे क्या दिया है? यशुन में अंतिम स्वर का लोप, तो अणु से ऊ का लोप होके यशुन होके अण यस अणियान, है ना? यदि अंत में व्यंजन हो तो व्यंजन और उसे पहले स्वर दोनों लोप. सो महत में अंतिम क्या है? व्यंजन इत. उसके पहले स्वर क्या है? सत्यम. करेक्ट. इत. उभयोः लोपः. इम इत. सो इत उभयोः लोपः. सो व्हाट इज लेफ्ट? इम this is left. Here you put iyasun. What will become? Mahiyan. This is how we arrive at what the word is when iyasun and ishtan. Same for ishtan. Anishta, mahishta. Last swara will go. If there is pyanjana after the swara, everything will go. Whatever is after the swara will go. Till that swara, lopa happens. इसके लिए दृष्टांत में दिया है पटु, लघु आदि में ऊ हटेगा. सो पटु, पटियान. महत में अत, क्योंकि इत एक स्वर है, एक व्यंजन है. पहले स्वर तक मतलब अंतिम स्वर तक सब लोग पीछे से. सो महत में महियान महिष्टः, पटिष्टः, लघु लघियान लघिष्टः. तो अत्र एकः प्रश्नो अस्ति. लेट्स डू समथिंग लाइक कटु. कटु कैसे होगा? हाँ, कटियान. कटियान. एंड लेट्स से अल्प. अल्प में कैसे होगा? अल्पः शब्द.
Again it is right? So only the will go.
So what is a word? येसुन के साथ क्या होगा? सत्यम. हाँ, अल्पियान, अल्पिष्ट, वैसे ही होगा. So whichever the last mahat जैसे, I cannot think of another word which ends in similar word which ends in व्यंजन, बट यू टेक एनी व्यंजन अंत रूप व्यंजन एंड उसके पहले महल जैसे
रजत।
हाँ रजत, तो कैसे होगा रजत के साथ? ये सुन, हाँ
रजियान,
सम्यक, रजियान, रजिस्टर, वॉट एवर वर्ड यू टेक, एंड में अंत में यदि व्यंजन है वो व्यंजन का भी लोप है, अपीछे स्वर का भी लोप है, जो स्वर है हाँ तब तक लोप होगा। तो दिस इज फ्रॉम सूत्र टेहे 64155। नेक्स्ट नियम 193 193 त्रिनवतिः और त्रयोनवतिः। तो स्थूल दूर इत्यादि एंड प्रिय स्थिर इत्यादि, देयर आर टू सूत्रस। दिस 64155 ये है ना, इमीडिएट नेक्स्ट वन 156 और 157, 156 और 157। 156 क्या बोलता है? अच्छा, सो वन क्वेश्चन, वन पॉइंट बिफोर वी गो टू 1.156 and 157, here only, why these three have to be together? This Ishtan and Iyasun यहाँ पे दिए हैं. You can also add Imanich. These three are together. They are all bhai. Ishtan, Imanich and Iyasun. There is a sutra. The one before Tehe, just before Tehe. Which is that? हाँ, तुरिष्टे में यस्सु। तो यहाँ पे क्या होता है? तुहु, तुहु। So this is how we split with sandhi. तुहु, इष्ट, इम, यस्सु। तुहु का मतलब त्र, जो त्र है, अच्छा वो बाद में है क्या? परतः हाँ त्र है। जैसे if I say कर्ता, right? What is the प्रातिपदिका of कर्ता?
कर्तृ।
हाँ कर्तृ, सम्यक। So कर्तृ में that त्र होता है ना, that whole thing will get lopa in इष्टन, इमनिच and iyasун। कर्तृ, धर्तृ, भर्तृ, हर्तृ जो भी है, that whole त्र के साथ जो भी आता है, कर्ता, कर्तारौ, कर्तारः, all of those things, ता, तारौ, तारः, जो भी त्र से आता है वो सबका लोप। So Ishtan, if you add to Karta, what would it become? Ishtan?
Ishtan, if you Karta, Karishtah?
हाँ, सम्यक, Karishtah and Kariya, Kariyas. Like that they have given some examples. हाँ, Karishtah here, you see Rigveda has this. Rigveda 7, Saptadasha, Sapta, Saptadasha, Sapta. अच्छा, sorry, Sapta, नव, सप्त नवतिः सप्त, 797 आसुतिं करिष्टः, आसुतिं करिष्टः, करिष्टः, that shabda has come from kr, kartha, and then tr will get lopa and ishtan will add, so karishtah. Same way vijayitr, vijayita, vijayishtah, vahita, vahishtah, dehiyata, dehiyasi, yasun, yasun. इष्टन, इयसुन, इमनिच भी वैसे ही होगा। इन इमनिच ऑल्सो त्रिकार विल गेट लोप। Located here. Okay. So 193। स्थूल दूर something is given, हाँ जी।
Are you asking us to do something?
No, just saying if it is all correct, all right until now, no problem, or if there are some questions. Connection गया क्या?
It's there, but
अच्छा,
It's poor today.
हाँ जी,
noises.
बिल्कुल, हाँ। No, I was just checking if everything is okay until now. If there are any prashnas or some samshaya or anything.
No, it's okay so far.
Okay.
Yeah.
64156 Ekashatam Trayanavatihi 193 Niyama. Stula Dura is 6.4.156. You just see it here only. So 554, 155, 156. Stula Dura Yuva Hrasva Kshipra Kshudranam Yanadiparam Purvasya Cha Gunaha. This is the full sutra. What Rachananwal Kaumudi says, first we see, निम्नलिखित शब्दों से यस और इष्ट प्रत्यय करने पर ये रूप होते हैं. ठीक स्मरण कर लें. कोष्ठगत शब्दों शेष रहता है. सभी शब्दों के तर और तम वाले भी रूप बनेंगे. अच्छा, यहाँ पे एक्सप्लेनेशन कुछ नहीं दिया ऑफ द सूत्र. दे आर जस्ट सेइंग निम्नलिखित. बिलो जो है वो आएंगे हम. उसके पहले सूत्र 64156, दिस फुल सूत्र. व्हाट हैपेंस हियर? स्थूल दूर युवा ह्रस्व क्षिप्र क्षुद्राणाम. देयर आर 6 वर्ड्स हियर. स्थूल, दूर, युवन, ह्रस्व, क्षिप्र, क्षुद्र. ये 6 में क्या हो जाता है? प्रथम यण आदि परम पूर्वस्य च गुणः. पूर्व में जो दिया है यण आदि, that is there are 2 karyas happening to these 6 shabdas. There are 2 karyas. First, the last swara vyanjana, like we saw before, that is going to get lopa. Yanadi param lupyate. Then what else? Guna also happens. Guna of the swara that is now standing after the lopa of the last akshara. So sthula में अंतिम क्या है? स्थूल के अंतिम ल, लकार. हाँ, so swara and vyanjana you take both here. So in these 6 we take both swara and vyanjana, the last one, or rather the last vyanjana, until the last vyanjana whatever is there. So sthula mein there is la and a, both will get lopa. So what is left? Sthu, samyak. And ukara, dirgha u is there. Dirgha u ka guna is what? Guna vriddhi, we saw that in that guna of dirgha u will become
O.
O. Sthu, stho. And then stho plus ishta. What will be stho plus ishta? Sandhi mein. Ava. So
Ava. That is why it has become Savishtaha.
Samyak. Stavishtaha. Sthula se savishta. This is the karya. This is how it is happening. Antima vyanjana swara lopa. Then after the lopa जो भी स्वर है उसको गुणा. तो जो ऊ है उसको गुणा होके आवा. स्थूल स्थविष्टा. Same for dura. Dura में अंतिम अक्षर there is व्यंजन स्वर. तो
r and a
सम्यक. ऊ रहेगा.
O becomes O becomes ava.
O plus e will become ava. ऊ से इष्टन कर रहे हैं ना हम. इष्टन, इमनिच, ई असून ये में, इसमें तो ई होता है. तो ई ह्रस्व दीर्घ जो भी है, फ्रॉम दैट ओ एंड ऑल इट विल बिकम अव. सो दविष्टा, दवियान. युवन, सेम कॉन्सेप्ट इन द लास्ट ऑल्सो. युवन, इन विल गेट लोपर. व्हाट इज लेफ्ट? युवा इज लेफ्ट. सॉरी, युवा इज लेफ्ट, राइट? There is an extra karya here for yuvan, yavishta, yaviyan. There is one more karya. Like garishta gariyan, guru से गरिष्ठ गरियान हुआ ना, जैसे युवा से यविष्ट यवियान होता है. तो anyway, युवन से that nakara will get lopa, then युविष्ट होना चाहिए, but युवा will get या आदेश है, so यविष्ट यवियान.
अच्छा, पुस्तक में कनियान गलत है ना?
कनियान किधर है?
क्योंकि सिर्फ कन नहीं बनेगा.
No. Good question, Abhaji. Very good question. We'll come to that. There is another sutra. There is a specific Vishesha sutra for that. We come to that. For now, you just see this. दिस सूत्र में जो भी है 64146 में एक एक शब्द जो है वो प्रथम देखेंगे एंड देन विल गो टू द शब्दस् दैट दे आर कनियान एंड ऑल. सो युवन से यविष्ट यदियाम. ह्रस्व में व्हाट इज द लास्ट अक्षर स्वर एंड व्यंजन? व एंड अ. हाँ, सो both will go and then ह्रस प्लस इष्ट क्या है? बस वही है ना यहाँ पे. ह्रसिष्टः, ह्रसिमा, ह्रसियान, इष्ट, इमनिच, ईयसुर. सेम फॉर क्षिप्र. क्षिप्र में र एंड अ वो जाएगा. सो व्हाट इज लेफ्ट? क्षिप इज लेफ्ट. क्षिप में इष्टन, क्षिप इष्ट, क्षिपिष्ट. और there is one extra कार्य happening. गुणा also happens. क्षी will become क्षे. हाँ, क्षी को क्षे हो जाता है. एंड क्षुद्र. क्षुद्र में भी गुण. सो प्रथम गुण, अंतिम भी गुण, अंतिम लोप. राइट. प्रथम गुण उसके पूर्व जो है उसका लोप. आई मीन गुण, सॉरी व्हाट एम आई सेइंग. अंतिम का लोप, अंतिम के पूर्व जो है उसका गुण. That is this.
R and A is gone.
हाँ.
And Kshu became Ksho.
हाँ जी.
That's it.
हाँ. So Kshod remains and then Ishta will become Kshodishta. But you see this karya is only happening for these six. Stula, Dura, Yuva, Hrasva, Kshipra and Kshudra. ये 6 के लिए दोनों कार्य यण आदि परम पूर्वस्य. सो दैट काइंड ऑफ अंतिम लोप. देन पूर्वस्य च गुणः. गुणः ऑफ उपधा दैट इज हैपनिंग. दैट पूर्व, उसके पूर्व जो है, बेटर देन सेइंग उपधा, यू कैन जस्ट से पूर्व. जो भी पूर्व है दैट इज हैपनिंग, दैट व्हाटएवर इज देयर इज गेटिंग गुण. दिस इज 64156. Now you see the next sutra, 64157. This we already have seen. This is a repeat. This is from yesterday. The Purvabhyasa also had this. You remember this?
Very quickly. Yesterday there was no class, right? I did miss.
No, हाँ. No, yesterday अनध्याय ना. पूर्व अभ्यास से. So whatever, 3 days ago. हाँ जी. हाँ. तो 64157 में क्या होता है? प्रिय स्थिर स्पिरोरु बहुल गुरु वृद्ध त्रिपुर दीर्घ वृंदारकाणाम. देयर आर 9 or 10 here. प्रस्थस्व वर्बम ही गर्वर्षि त्रप्त्रागी वृंदा. हाँ, each we will see now. So what is happening here? See, in this sutra there are 2 things happening. In स्थूल दूर युवा ह्रस्व 2 चीजें, अंतिम लोप एंड उससे पूर्व गुणा. यहाँ पे एक ही काम. प्रिय will become प्रे. Okay, you can say though are happening, that ya will get lopa and then e will become a guna, right? So priya becomes pre and then pre plus or pra rather, priya becomes pra and then pra plus ishtan will become presht. So priya will become pra, sthira becomes stha, sphira spha, uru ava और रादर व, उरु व, क्योंकि ऊ को व हो जाता है. एंड देन बाहुला बिकम्स बम. विल सी दैट आल्सो. बम ही रादर. बाहुला बिकम बम ही. एंड देन गुरु बिकम गर. वृद्ध. हाँ, इट्स ओके. डोंट थिंक इट इज डिफिकल्ट. द मिनट यू थिंक इट्स डिफिकल्ट यू नेवर गेट इट. Because it's not so different from different. Okay. हाँ जी. It's not so different, you know. You see here the last one is getting lopa and uske purva guna. Here what is happening? Last one is getting priya se pra. So priya का अंतिम क्या है? ya getting lopa and then priya.
So far good. Just the Panihi wala na.
अच्छा sorry. हाँ, okay, sorry. Yeah, sure. So Bamhi will come to that. There is a Vishesha Sutra for Bamhishta also. We have to see some Vishesha Sutras today. Mainly, what we really have to understand from this sutra is Priya will always become Pra. So Priya se Ishtan karna hai to Pra se Ishtan will become I guna hoke Preshta. और प्र ईयसुम गुण होके प्रेयस श्रेयश्च प्रेयश्च. That preyas is coming from here. Also prema. Today also that Gita Panchadashi shloka thing. Prematma nikshate. Atma is closest. Prema. Imanichiste. If for now the exact karya for Bahula will become Bamhi, there are Vishesh Sutras will come to that. But if they are not so clear, don't worry. Because this is all very advanced for Rachananvada. These are all high level effective. So we'll come to that, when the time comes. But for now, just to get from this sutra, each word will become something else. Because there is Ishtan, Imanich and Iyasu. ये तीनों अच आदि प्रत्यय में कार्य भवति. किम कार्य? We have seen. First, Antima Lopaha and then Purva Guna. These two karyas are happening. Right from 156 and 157. Antima Lopa, Purva Guna. यही कार्य. Are we okay till here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So now we'll see the words. This is matter. Then they're thinking about which akshara, what happened where lopa. Here it is pretty clear. Prashasya shra. What is the sutra?
Prashasya shraha.
Prashasyasya shraha. Samyak. Number is... Okay, number money, whatever his number is, 5360. So, Aghaji, your question on the Vishesha Sutra, why this Kanyan and all came, that we come to here. So, Vriddha, why Kanyan? Here also there is something. This should be Variyan or Vardhiyan. Guru Vriddha in this Purva, that 64157. वृद्ध भी है ना. वृद्ध को क्या हुआ है? वर्षियान, right?
Varshi.
Varshi has happened. But here what they are saying? They are saying Vridha will become Jya. They are saying Jayan, and it should have been Varshiyan. Varshishta should be, they are saying Jeshta. So there is a sutra. Panini Maharishi has given all these sutras. So 5360 says the next sutra, you see, 61. क्या है? ज प्रशस्य जो अर्थ है, प्रशस्य के फर्स्ट इज श्र, प्रशस्य श्रह, उससे श्रेयान हो गया. बट प्रशस्य जहां also you can say j. So Prashasya, whatever is good, that is also called Jeshta. First, that is why the first sister, first brother, first daughter, first son, Jeshta Putri, Jeshta Putra, the first one. Okay? That is getting Jya.
Okay.
But you see the next sutra also.
So,
60.
price first and performance wise first. It's like that, yeah?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can take like that. So 61. And then you see the next one. So then you see the next sutra, 62. 62 क्या है? Vriddhasya cha. So you see Prashasyasya shraha. Then it became Jya cha. So Prashasyasya jaha. But then for Jya cha, Jya there is an artha, na? There you say for Vriddha. So Jya will also happen for Vriddha. Basically Jya will be useful both for Prashasya, that is the Purva 60,
and Vriddha, which is 62. So Ja, that is why we say Vriddha. Vriddha first, oldest, Jaya, Jeshta. So this Jeshta, Ja Shabda is useful, like you just said, for performance wise first, you can take as well as age wise or time wise first. Chronologically first.
So Akashi,
Hanji.
for Prashansya, they have given a Shabda with Shra as well as with Ja.
Correct.
Ja.
Correct.
But for Vriddha, they have only given with Ja.
Correct.
But if we look at that shloka, which is Varshi,
Hanji.
so there can be another word also, right, for Vriddha?
Yes, correct. For Vriddha, it can also be Varshi. You can take through Priyasthiraspiro Bahula Sutra, Vriddhiya, Varshiyan भी सही है. यहाँ पे नहीं दिया. So a lot of things are not given. Like see, Kanyan also they don't give. We have to go and search. There is a sutra. So there are Vishesh sutras they have not given. They're just saying, they're finding the sutras to say why we came to these things. So Ja say Jeshta. Ja Kavito. And then Antika.
Sorry, Akashji. Yeah, whether to use Varshiyan or Jayan, it's a choice of the person. Or to fit in the meter, आपको 4-letter word चाहिए कि 3 letters. Right? They both mean exactly the same thing.
Yeah. They are like synonymous only. It is not going to be any great difference. Iti Varshiyan or iti Jaya, whatever. Jeshtaha, Varshishtaha, whatever. See, like this. That's what they had said when we did the earlier Purva Abhyasa mein Tarap and Yesun. There was one thing. Tarap and Yesun are the same. There is no great difference. One is Haladi, one is Ajadi. Meaning wise, they are the same. Both are when you compare two things and you have to pick one. It's the same meaning. But some places will use more of Ishta. Like Gunavacha generally will use Ajadi. That is not to say the meaning is going to change. Meaning is the same only. Dono mein se ek. Dvayor ekaha. That is only for both. So meaning doesn't change. It's synonymous, more or less. There will be small changes based on context. And if you want to put in Chanda, then based on meter. If you want to write it in some shloka or something, then meter also. Jeshta is only 2 syllables. Varshishta is 3 syllables. So things like that. Like you correctly said. So Jyacha, Vriddhasya cha. 5, 3, 60, 61, 62. Then what is this Antika? Next. 63. What is this 63? So how to split? There are two things here. What are the two things? How to split this first, this sutra first? संधि कार्य कैसे?
बाढ़ शब्द है बीच में.
हाँ.
अंतिका बाढ़. I cannot see that. Okay. अंतिका बाढ़.
बाढ़योः
सम्यक्.
नेद साधौ.
सम्यक्. Sadhau. Sadhu. Au. Neda and Sadhu. There are two. Neda and Sadha if you want to take. Neda and Sadha. Neda and Sadha में द्विवचन होके Neda Sadhau. And Antika and Badha में षष्ठी द्विवचन होके Antika Badhayoho. जैसे हम बोलते हैं उभयोहो. Whatever. हाँ, like that. Antika Badhayoho. तो Antika के Neda and Badha के Sadha. That is what they have given here. Antika Nediya. Nedishta. And Badha Sadhiya. Sadhishta. Antika Badhayor Neda Sadhav. A lot of these sutras, because we see the Vishesha Sutra, we are able to understand. But you see, Rachananuvada Kaumudi Grantha does not really intend for us to go into the Mimamsa of all these Vyakarana. Go into how this happened and that happened. They just want to say this Shabda will become that Shabda. Which is why I was saying.
So they just expect to memorize the length.
Memorize for, yeah, like for usage in sentences and all, you can use that Artha basically. That kind of Artha. This kind of Shabda can be used. That kind of intention they have got. But we go a bit further. We have been seeing the Stula Dura Shabda Sutra, Priyastira Sutra, all of these we are trying to split, etc. And of course, we are seeing the Vriddha Sutra, Chacha and all. But just to say that we are already going more than what the book intends us to go. So no trouble if some things are very different or difficult. Don't worry. स्थूल दूर ये already हमने किया Staviyan Stavishta, Gariyan Davishta, same as before. But see, they have not given the rest. स्थूल दूर युवा hrasva क्षिप्र क्षुद्र. So yuva they have given, but they gave Kaniyan, so you have to see that. And the other three they didn't give at all. स्थूल दूर युवा hrasva nahi diya, hrasva क्षुद्र क्षुद्र. They have not given. But we know already how it goes because we saw. See, they haven't given because there is one extra karya and they cannot fit it, I assume. Because that beach mein jo haraswa mein that extra karya has happened, right? That vakara is stayed. So you have to be a bit alert in this. Chitra mein pra we cannot take. We take ra because of that they are not given, I assume. Anyway, we have seen that. Stula Staviyan Stavishta. Guna hoke. Antima akshara, antima swara vyanjanata lopaha and purva akshara se guna. Staviyan Stavishta. Staviyan Davishta. Pre, priya. Priya hota hai pre. Pra. तो प्र से प्रेया प्रेया प्रेष्टा प्रेमा इमनिच में प्रेमा प्रिय स्थिर उरु. Then what is the fourth one? Priya sthira stiroru. See, okay. Priya sthira spira. Spira they have not given. They went to Uru. You see? So they have taken some select words. They don't say every word. Anyway, Priya Preyan, Sirasteyan, Stira, Bahula, Bahu they have given. It's called Bahula. There is also that one. There is one.
Guru they have given.
Guru they have given. So you see, some they give, they don't give everything. Anyway, Priya Stira Stiroru Bahula, Guru Vriddha Tripura Dirgha Vrindarakanam.
This Bahula Shabda, Bahula Shabda is ringing in my ear for a long time. एक शिव स्तुतियाँ कुछ है ना बहुला का जैसे शिवाय नमो नमः, something like that.
I am not sure. You have to tell me exactly what it is. But Bahula is a very common shabda. It is not something difficult. So there is a Vishesha Sutra for Bahu. See, okay, see now. Priya pra, stirastha, uru, var. Guru, ga adesha, gar. Gariyan, sharishta, garima. Earlier we had seen in Imanish, garima. From same thing. Dirga, Dragiya. In Naishkar Misudhi, we had seen the beginning. Dragiyas. Dragiyas Shabda. Dirga se Yesu. Dragiyan. Bahu. Bahu will become Bhuya. How? You see here, earlier we had seen Prashasya Shra, Vriddhajya, Antika Neda, Madha Sadha. There are Vishesha Sutras. Bahu ke Bhu bhi, there is a Vishesha Sutra. Bahu. Bahor lopo bhushya bahoho. This sutra. Bahu will become bhuyam. You see, Siddhanta Kaumudi mein or Laghu mein bhi. Bahoho parayoho. Imeyas. Imeyasor lopaha syat. Bahoshya bhuhu adesha. Baho will get bhu adesha. So, baho se bhu hota hai. So, bhu or Yan will become what? Bhuyan. That is Yesun. Yesun and Imanich. That is why Parayor. Bahoho Parayoho. Imanich. Imeyas will be Yes. Imeyas. Parayoho. Imeyas or Lopaha Syat. This I am reading from Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi's Vritti. So for Imanich and Iyasun, this sutra will work. That is why in Chandogya, Bhuma Vidya comes. Bahu se Bhu, Bhuyam, Bhuishta, Bhuma. All of that is from that sutra. Number 64158. You see, they are all in one order. 157, 158. The immediate one after Priyasthira is Bahor Lopo Bhujava. Then they went to Yuvan. They're going back to Yuvan. Yuvan say Kan. So you see, like all these things have Vishesha Sutra, there is one Kan for Yuvan also. The Sutra, yeah, you see, they don't give all this, but we have to hunt for them. Yuvalpayoho Kan Anyatarasyam. So for Yuva Shabda and Alpa Shabda, there will be Kan. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, in the first chapter, there is the story about the Deva and Asura fighting. And they will say, this will all come in Prana Upasana, where they say Prana is the Jeshta. Prana is the greatest, the first Indriya or whatever. So the story goes that Devaha will all go and take refuge in Prana. There is one, I think it's in the mantra itself. It says Devaha Kaniyas or Kanishta or something, one of those words. How to understand this Kan? In the artha of Alpa. That is, there were fewer Devas than Asuras. So Deva got Kan Adesha. You can check this mantra later. Somewhere in the first chapter it will come. Prana Upasana. Yuvan and Alpa. Both these Shabdas will get Kan Adesha. So, Yuvan, that is why you see examples. Yuvan or Ishtan में क्या होता है? Kan or Ishtan. Yuvan becomes Kan. So, Kan or Ishta से Kanishta. Same for Kaniyan. Kaniyas also. Yuvan से Kan. Kan or Yasun, Kaniyas. Same for Alpa. Nothing different. Alpa से Kan or Kanishta. Alpa se Kan or Kaniyas. Yuvan Alpa both get Kan Adesha. That is why here they are given Yuvan se Kaniyan, Kanishta. Patu Patiyan. That is simple.
You've seen this.
Lagu Lagiyan Lagishta. Mahat. Here you can also add Anu. Anu Aniyan Anishta. Aniyan is better. Mahat. Mahat में Mahiyan Mahishta है, तकार है, ईत will go away. मृदु में क्या हो जाता है? Mru becomes Mra, Guna happens there. So Mru, first, Du में U will go away, because Antima Swara has to go away, Lopa. So Du ka Ukara Lopa. So what we have left? Mrid is left. But then, Purva se Gunaha. So Mra ka Guna. Mra ka guna is Mru ka guna is Mra. Mridu में उकार लोप होके मृद रह गया. Now मृद is there. Now मृद में मृ का गुना होना है. So मृ will become Mra and that becomes Mradiyan Mradishta. But you see, this is happening only for Ajadi Pratyaya. That is why the Shabdas like Mridul, Mridula, all these names people keep, that will not become Mradla or Mradul. It will become Mru only. Mridu, Ukara also will be there. This is happening only for Iyasu, Nishtan and Imanich, Ajadi Pratyas. Balin Bal. Easy, just like Patu and all. Even like easier. Bal, Baliyan, Balish. इस पाठ में दो की तुलना में यस और बहुत में की तुलना में इष्ट को प्रयोग या प्रयोग कर. Any questions? We saw a lot, just to catch up, maybe recap the whole thing. Starting from Adhyasa 58, because that is where we began with Tarap and Kanam. 58 में Tarap और Kanam. Tarap के साथ Yesu, Kamap के साथ Ishtan. one pair of haladi pratyas, one pair of ajadi pratyas. Para for yesin dvayoreka. Sama for ishan rahuna meka. बहुधा में से एक छांटना और दो में से एक. तो देन कारक और समक का मीमांसा हो गया, मतलब व्याकरणम हो गया. तो यह नेक्स्ट 59 अभ्यास है. दिया गया ईष्टन और ईयस और ईष्टन. सेम यस द्वयोरेकः, ईष्टन बहुनाम एकः, सेम थिंग. बट सिंस दे आर अजादि प्रत्ययस, देयर आर सेवरल विशेष सूत्र. जैसे अजादि गुणवचनादेव, गुणवचन में ही होता है. इट विल नॉट हैपन फॉर ऑल. व्हेन तेहे में अंतिम स्वर एंड यदि अंतिम स्वर है तो स्वरस्य लोप. यदि अंतिम व्यंजन होता है तो व्यंजनस्य स्वरस्य अपि लोपः, उभयोः लोपः. Then stula dura, the sutra we saw, where there are these specific shabdas: stula, dura, hrasva, yuva, hrasva, chitra, kshudra. What happens to these shabdas? They were given in that sutra. Same for priya stira. What happens to the word priya? That will become pra. What happens to stira? It becomes tha. So those specific shabdas they gave. Apart from this, there are some Vishesha Sutras. Jaise Prashasya Shabda, we can also get Shra Adesha. Also Jya Adesha. Both can happen for Prashasya. But Shra Adesha has only one Karya. Jya Adesha has two Karyas. It can work for Prashasya as well as for Vritti. That is why Jyeshta and all those can mean oldest, like how we have seen, or the best as well. Then Antika Badayo, Neda Bhadayo. Antika, Neda, Bada, Tada. Stula Dura, all these we saw in the Purva Sutras. Gar also, Gar, Dirga also we saw. Then Bahu se, Bahor Logo, Bhuja Bahoho. Bahu will become Bhu. So we get Bhuma, Bhuma Vidya, Bhuyan, Bhuishta. Then Yuva, Yuva Alpayo, Kananya Tarasya. Yuva and Alpa will get Kan Adesha. So Kanyan Kanishta. Patulagu, Mahad, Mradu, Dalin, all are simple, just as this. Any Prashna?
No, there's a lot to just take in and work with.
Yes, there are about 7 or 8 different things, that's correct. Yeah. But don't feel it is difficult, because then it's like, oh my god, what's happening? I don't understand. It's okay. And we are going at a very fast pace. And we see a lot more than what is intended by the grammar. So it's okay if it is a bit hard. Little bit logic will help. Vyakranam is logic effectively. They give a set of rules. Based on the rules, something is happening. That's it. Om Purnamada Purnamudam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyan Kesavam Badarayam Sutrabhashya Shri Bhagavantau Punakama Ishvaro Gurudam Neti Bhoti Veda Vibhadi Vyomavatyapta Devaya Dakshinamurtaye Namah. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Oh, there are only 3 left. Tomorrow, day after, and the day after. Then this will go.
Can I ask for recordings in between?
Yes, Ji. Sir.
I will go through in my free time.
Okay, sure. I am uploading everything on, trying to upload everything on YouTube, but there are limits on how much we can upload. So there is a bit of delay. Prarambhika is uploaded. If you like, I can give you the link to Prarambhika. Rachana Vada Comedy is happening as
Yes, so the recording things that I was asking was, whatever you do in the coming week or 10 days, those ones, is it possible to share without them being uploaded on YouTube?
Sure, yeah, sure. I'll share on WhatsApp effectively. Yes. Okay.
Okay.